This is a launch pad in LEGO Fortnite, and I'm gonna teach you how to make movement so much easier. First thing you need to do is build a foundation on flat surface, and then go ahead and put some fences around it. That way, when this thing lands, it doesn't roll off your landing pad. Once you guys have done this, you just need to collect the materials that I have right here. That's 7 wood, 4 wooden rods, you need some torches, you need some flex wood rods, you need some fabric, some cords, and finally some blast powder to finish things off. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to place 3 small foundations in a stack at the very center of our landing pad. Once you guys do this, you're going to put the dynamic foundation on top of that. That way we could start this thing going. Once you guys do this, we're just going to place all 4 of our large tires around on each side of this dynamic foundation. Once you guys are done this, you could break that middle foundation that you put this on top of. Next up is the wooden pillar and then the wooden floor on top of this. In this video demonstration right here, I show you guys how it gets done if you don't use a controller to nudge this in the center of the area. You need that wooden pillar directly in the center of your dynamic foundation and directly in the center with that wooden floor. Otherwise, this is going to fail. Now, before we go over the final step, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. I drop glitches and tips like this every single day, and you don't want to miss even one video. Next up is your balloons and your thrusters. This is super easy to do, but once again, those thrusters need to be perfectly placed on the corner underneath of that wooden floor. You need 4 of them on each corner, and then you want to put those balloons into that little blue area on your dynamic foundation. Once again, if you mess this up even by 1 pixel, it could mess up this entire launch pad. Now this thing typically just goes straight up and then straight right back down, but what I did was I made this area much larger for the landing pad, just in the case that it begins to roll or it moves slightly when you're up in the air. So I don't think it's a bad thing to make this just a little bit larger. Now this is an example of a failed jump. This is a failed build of this launch pad because 1 thruster was hanging off the side of my wooden plank just by 1 pixel, and it actually flew off the launch pad and it moved too far out to where it landed and ended up breaking because of where it landed. So make sure you guys slow this video down and place everything as slow as you can so you don't mess up those thrusters or balloons. Now you have the real jump, which is extremely nice. You could shoot yourself up as high as you want with this launch pad, and this allows you to go as far as you want with your glider. That way you could travel to either biome that you want to go into. Build as many of these as you want, as far out as you want, and this glider is going to help you guys out a bunch.